Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got another fucking video for you guys. If you can tell by the title of the video, this one is on Sam Sulek. You guys probably heard of this dude. He's blowing up right now on the internet. Looks very impressive. Dude's a beast. I think one of the most impressive things, honestly, about this guy is his age. I think he's, maybe 19 or 20. Looks like a fucking full-grown man, dude. The guy is a beast. If you don't know him, you should definitely check him out. He has some good, relaxing content, but I do have some beef with the guy, right? He is really young, and I'm just going to say it right off the bat, dude. His training is garbage. All right? It's just, he has no idea how to train. But we're going to get into that in a minute. Dude, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you got anything you want me to cover, ideas for videos, dude, leave them in the comment. I'll probably do them. You got questions, let me know. So, anyway, let me get into this. I did take some notes. I'm going to be reading a little bit. So, that's what I'm doing. Alright, so again, I want to mention, dude, this is not trashing him. The dude looks amazing. He's young. It's incredible. But, first off, before we get into his garbage training style, I'm going to go ahead and speculate on what PEDs I think the kid takes. Because I know he's taking them, okay? Like, there's no doubt about that whatsoever. He doesn't directly come out and talk about it, which I think is good. But he's taking shit, and we're going to talk about it. So, let's get into this. There's a, few things I would bet anything that he's taking, right? There's one thing I can say for sure. He's definitely taking shit. Exactly what, I don't know, but this is what I believe, okay? He's obviously taking testosterone, right? It's the basis of every cycle. We're going to start with the test. In terms of a dose, man, I would say this kid's probably using upwards of 750 milligrams and up. I can't picture him using anything less than 750, and there's a couple reasons for that. One is his look. Dude just looks amazing, carrying tons of glycogen. Dude's just, looks like a freak, right? He doesn't look like, 500 mgs, tests, right? He just doesn't look like that. So I'd put him at 750 or higher. Another reason for this, besides his look, is his age, right? He's really young, and we all know if there's any time to push the doses and go crazy, it's when you're young. He also has the world's attention right now, so there's a lot of pressure, dude. So I'm sure he's using at least 750 tests, probably more, but that's going to be my guess, okay? The second compound I'm pretty sure he's using, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to guess, is Tren, right? The dude looks like a trend god. He's definitely on trend. There's no question about it. One of the big giveaways that he's on trend is, I don't know if you guys have seen this guy. I think he's called like the Diet King or some bullshit on Instagram. And there's just videos of him like eating shitty food constantly and being ripped. And it's because he's on tons of trend. Like he's like talked about it. So, and a lot of trend with the right genetics will allow you to do that. I've said in my other videos, if you eat like shit, you're going to look like shit even on trend. And that's true if you don't have elite genetics. There are those people out there that are just fucking elite. Sam's one of those people. So he's taking the trend. And I know this because he'll comment in his video. He talks about what he's going to get to eat and stuff. This kid eats Wendy's like every day, like all the time. He's talking about his diet is just macro based. Like he's just literally macros. He doesn't focus on any micronutrients whatsoever. So his diet sucks, right? But he still looks like an absolute freak. And that has trend written all over it. So, I got to put him with the test and trend. The other compound that I would add there that I believe he's using is EQ, right? The holy trinity, guys. That's the holy trinity of steroids. Test, trend, and EQ, man. If you have those elite level genetics and you take those 3 steroids, you're going to look like a fucking god. I guarantee it, man. Now, this isn't like advice, and it's not going to tell you, this is healthy or anything like that. But if you take those 3 compounds, you're going to look fucking sick. You might look like him. Maybe, if you have the genetics, I would say hard work, dedication, and all that, but the kid's diet sucks and his training sucks. He really just has amazing genetics. I'd love to see, once this guy gets an actual coach. I know he just signed with Fuad, so hopefully he takes him under his wing, gives him some guidance, and we really see this kid blow up, because he has some potential, seriously. Another thing with the EQ, besides just being part of the Holy Trinity, it gives you that vascularity, and he really has that crazy vascularity all over his body. Looks amazing. Delts super capped, just You know, crazy shoulders, dominating appearance, dry, lean gains. Just, it has the Holy Trinity written all over it. Another thing with the EQ, another benefit, right, is you can really crank up that test dose and not need an AI. It works pretty well for whatever reason. It's not directly an AI, but, you know, I can't explain why it works that way, but it does. It just does. So, you know, that's another benefit, another reason why I'd put him using EQ. So in terms of orals, you know, he might be using Anadrol. I don't really know. He has that kind of Anadrol look. Another thing for the trend, I even forgot to mention this. I just got to go back to the trend real quick. Kid is strong. He is so strong and so lean. It's just fucking stupid. It doesn't make sense. And it has, again, trend written all over it. So let me go back to the orals. It could be Anadrol, could not. I'm not really sure. Again, because of his age, I'm sure he's probably dabbling with orals and things. I know because he just signed with Fuad. Fuad's a pretty big proponent of Anadrol, I'm pretty sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's using that too. But I don't think he's using GH, primarily because, again, his age. He just got some attention, so he's, you know, also probably just getting some money. He probably couldn't afford GH before, dude. Honestly, shit's expensive at any kind of meaningful bodybuilder dose. So I don't think he was using that yet. He probably will be deploying that soon. Wouldn't be surprised if he starts that. So I don't think he was using it. He probably will be soon. You know, overall, though, I don't really have too much to critique of the Psycho. I mean, the Holy Trinity, guys, with some Anadrol, you're going to get fucking huge. That's just how it is, especially with those kind of genetics. But this is the real part, dude. The kid's training is garbage. Like, okay, he has this psycho mentality of just, like, crazy high volume. Kid does 11 sets per muscle group per workout. So, like, some workouts are, like, 22 sets. Because he'll do 2 muscle groups, you know? It's just, like, it is insanity, man. He also goes 7 days a week. No rest days. 0 rest days. And he does the same workouts over and over. And you'll notice in his videos, he's never progressing in strength. Oftentimes, he actually has to take weight off. It's because he has central nerves fatigue. Obviously, you can't train like that every single day all the time. You know, so he's also kind of somewhat plateaued, in my opinion, and I think a lot of it has to do with his training style. He would really, really do well with reducing that volume, man. I'd pull it back to like 5 sets per muscle group and go every other day, you know, at the most, so 4 times a week, and, you know, just get rid of these marathon workouts. It's ridiculous. You know, Mike Mentzer, he's an unbelievable philosopher, not only bodybuilder, but just like philosopher, and his philosophy on this high intensity, low volume training is really fascinating. And if you don't know about it, you should definitely check it out. He's an inspiration and he's amazing. But Sam could definitely use some of that in his life. Believe me, he would really benefit, man. I think this guy has potential to really go far and, you know, really kill it in bodybuilding, but he's got to figure these things out, dude. His training sucks. His diet sucks. He's got to focus on the micronutrients, and he's got to, you know, lower that volume. And his intensity is pretty good. I mean, he trains like an animal, but he's got to lower that volume, give him time to recover, get the micronutrients in, you know, keep going with that Holy Trinity. And, dude, the sky's the limit for that kid. So if you're not following him, go check him out. If you're not following me, give me a follow, dude. Hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. I love you guys. My subscribers are the shit. Peace out, guys. Until the next video, man.